ChatGPT, it's everywhere you turn these days, right? It seems like everyone and their cousin's talking about it. And a lot of that buzz, well, it's about making money. Turns out this ChatGPT thing, it's not just another AI flash in the pan, it's giving people actual real life ways to generate some income. So you're listening because you want in on the action, right? We're going to cut through the hype today. Look at some of the ways, surprisingly practical ways, actually, that people are using ChatGPT to, make some money. Think of it less like a get-rich-quick scheme, more like a roadmap. We're diving deep today. Going to take a look at a blog post that's called, get this, How to Make Money Using ChatGPT, 8 Money-Making Ideas. Catchy, right? But beyond the title, the post makes a really interesting point. It argues that ChatGPT is totally changing the game when it comes to, well, content creation. And they back it up too. It's not just some pie-in-the-sky theory. There are real people using these methods, and it's working. One thing I really appreciate, the post does a good job of balancing, the optimism. Because, there's a lot of potential here, but they don't sugarcoat it. ChatGPT is a tool. It's a powerful tool, but it's not some magic bullet, right?
You hit the nail on the head there. One of the things that really struck me about this blog post was how much it emphasizes that human touch, because ChatGPT is amazing. It can do some truly incredible things, but it can't replace good old-fashioned creativity, right? It's all about amplifying what you're already doing, taking it to the next level. It gives you that solid starting point.
Right. So let's get into it. Let's unpack some of these money-making ideas. The blog post lays out 8 of them. So first up, writing blog posts. Picture this, you're cranking out blog post after blog post. But instead of taking hours upon hours, you're getting it done in like minutes. That's the kind of efficiency they're talking about here. They even point out the average blog post takes, like 10, 12 hours for a person to write. ChatGPT can potentially do it way, way faster. And for anybody who's trying to, build a website, build an online presence, that is huge, right?
Absolutely. Do you think about it? There's this insatiable appetite for content online. Right? I mean, businesses need blog posts, they need website copies, social media updates. It never ends. So there's a huge demand, and ChatGPT can definitely help meet it. But, and I think this is important, the blog post really hammers home that you still need that human element. You use ChatGPT to build the foundation, then you bring in your own voice, your own style. That's what makes it sing.
Makes sense. Okay, what's next? Product descriptions now. We've all heard that saying, a picture is worth 1,000 words.
Right.
Well, imagine ChatGPT writing those 1,000 words for you, especially if you're running an online store. You could have a zillion products, and writing something compelling for each one, that takes time.
It does, and it's a real pain point for people selling online. You need those descriptions to be good, ChatGPT can just streamline that whole process. You just give it some prompts. Let's say you're selling a leather jacket. You tell ChatGPT the features, the style, boom, it generates a description highlighting all of that.
Man, that would be a game changer, especially for somebody just starting out, maybe opening an online store for the first time. Even for bigger businesses, think about optimizing those product pages. It's huge. All right, let's talk social media show of hands. Who here has spent way too much time agonizing over the perfect Instagram caption? I know I have. Well, ChatGPT might be the social media manager of your dreams, folks.
Isn't that the truth? It's incredible what it can do. Manage multiple accounts, come up with engaging posts, even respond to comments, And I think it just highlights this trend. Social media is everything for businesses these days, and AI is becoming more and more essential to managing all of that.
No doubt. For solopreneurs, for small businesses, people who don't have a whole team dedicated to social media, that's a game changer. Okay, next up. Things are about to get interesting. We're diving into the world of YouTube. This blog post talks about how you can use ChatGPT to, get this, run a faceless YouTube channel, meaning you don't even have to be on camera if you don't want to. You can have ChatGPT write your scripts, even come up with video ideas. Uses this analogy, it's like being a director, right? And ChatGPT is your screenwriter.
Yeah, I love that analogy. And it really speaks to the rise of content creation as a viable career path. You look at YouTube, people are building audiences, generating real income, all from their videos. And tools like ChatGPT, they just lower the barrier to entry. Not everybody has the time to write a script, edit video, all of that.
Totally. It's like having a silent partner in your YouTube empire. I like the sound of that. Okay, moving right along, we've got keyword research, which, let's be real, is the backbone of any good SEO strategy. And guess what? ChatGPT can lend a helping hand with this too.
What's really interesting here is how ChatGPT goes beyond just generating keywords. It can analyze your competition. So let's say you want to see what keywords your biggest competitor is targeting. You'd ask ChatGPT to analyze their website. That kind of insight, I mean, that's gold, right?
It's like having a digital detective working for you, uncovering all the SEO secrets. Okay, get ready to have your mind blown, because we're about to talk translation services. Now, I'm not talking about those clunky online translators that leave you wondering what language you're even reading. We're talking about ChatGPT's potential to provide high-quality translations across a wide range of languages.
This is where things get really interesting. We're talking about reaching a global audience with your content. You know,
Hmm.
if you're breaking down language barriers and connecting with people all over the world, that's the power ChatGPT brings to the table.
It's like having a universal translator in your pocket, right? This could be huge for businesses looking to expand internationally or for individuals who want to offer translation services. Next, we're stepping into the world of tech developing Chrome extensions and AI tools. Now, I know what you might be thinking, that sounds pretty advanced, but the blog post makes it clear that ChatGPT can make this more accessible than you might think.
What's exciting here is how this levels the playing field. With tools like ChatGPT, you don't necessarily need years of coding experience to develop your own software.
Mhm.
Think about that for a second. You can use ChatGPT to generate code snippets, debug, and even come up with ideas. This opens up a whole new world for entrepreneurs and creators.
It's like having a tech co-founder on call 24/7. This is definitely one to keep an eye on. And last but not least, we have link building strategies. Now, if you're not familiar with SEO, link building is all about getting other websites to link back to yours, which can boost your search engine rankings.
This is where ChatGPT's ability to analyze data and identify patterns comes in handy. It's like having a bloodhound on the case, sniffing out potential link building opportunities by scouring the web for relevant websites. It can even help you craft personalized outreach emails.
So we've covered a lot of ground here, but it all comes back to this: how can you actually use this information? ChatGPT is a powerful tool, but it's not a magic solution.
You've got to be willing to put in the work, experiment, and find what works best for you. And remember, ChatGPT is always evolving, so staying informed about its latest capabilities is key.
You got to know what you're doing, right? It's not like you can just feed it a prompt and boom, instant
No
riches.
magic button,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
But that's what makes it so exciting, right? It's a whole new world of possibilities. You have to really understand the technology, figure out how it fits with your own skills.
Hmm.
What are you good at? What are your goals?
Exactly. And I think this blog post did a great job, 8 solid examples just to get the wheels turning. But it really begs the question, where else could you take this?
See, that's what I love about this whole AI thing. It's not even just about making money. It's about creative problem solving. What need can you fill? What problem can you solve? And could ChatGPT be a part of that?
I love that, and I think that's a perfect place to leave it.
Yeah.
We wanted to give you a taste of what's possible with ChatGPT. We looked at some practical ways to generate income, yeah, but we also talked about how it's changing the game for content creators. And like you said, this technology has the potential to do so much more than just line our pockets. So, to everyone listening, what will you create? Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the world of ChatGPT. We'll see you next time. Keep exploring, keep learning, and keep asking those big questions.